Well, you call it realignment. You can really call it chasing the bag, and that's all they're doing. They're chasing the bag. Everything with realignment is all about. I'm trying to put it nicely because I'm a head coach now, but they're trying to get money, man. Everybody's trying to line themselves up properly so their program can prosper, and I don't mind that. I want ours to prosper as well.
Down in Alabama, where they love Nick Saban, Coach Prime is trying to poach the players, and he's going for the bag. Okay, that's enough of my country music career, but you get the point. I told you when that Nick Saban, Deion Sanders dust-up happened that it wasn't over. And I also told you that Coach Primetime was going to continue to go after Bama recruits. And he got some. Now, he's letting it be known he's coming for the money as well. He's coming for Nick Saban money. I told you that was coming too. He knows what all this conference realignment is all about. Take a listen.
College football season is approaching quickly. The offseason headlines have been dominated by conference realignment. What's your view of all that's been happening in college athletics?
Well, you call it realignment. You can really call it chasing the bag, and that's all they're doing. They're chasing the bag. Everything with realignment is all about. I'm trying to put it nicely because I'm a head coach now, but they're trying to get money, man. Everybody's trying to line themselves up properly so their program can prosper, and I don't mind that. I want ours to prosper as well.
How do you see that, or I don't want to say trickling down, how do you see that affecting HBCUs?
It has a tremendous effect. Sooner or later, some of the prominent schools are going to have to make a decision.
He knows the deal. He knows it's all about the money, but this is where it gets real interesting. Jackson State, while a small HBCU school, is located in the heart of SEC country. You don't think Jackson State would be able to compete with Mississippi State, Ole Miss, LSU, maybe even Alabama if they had some of that SEC money? But Barry, Deion is there for the culture and tradition of HBCU schools. I also told you that Coach Primetime was there because he's Coach Primetime. I told you where Primetime was headed. Listen to this and watch his facial expressions real closely.
What do we want to do? Do we want to sit back and adhere to tradition, or we want to put ourselves in a financial situation that our school prospers? You really got to factor that in and weigh those options. It's some tremendous options that a few of the schools are going to be faced with. We're already speaking about it.
He looked dead into the camera, just as I am right now. And he said, there's a choice to be made. We're already speaking about it, he said. He's already talking about going after the SEC money. What other conference could he be talking about? He's not talking Big 12. They're right in SEC territory. Paul Feinbaum's going to lose the rest of the hair he has on his head when he hears this kind of stuff. So you might be asking yourself, what do the HBCU purists think? You know, the tradition, the culture of HBCU. You hired a guy named Primetime. Did you think Coach Prime would want to stay in obscurity in a small HBCU school in Mississippi? No, not a chance. He wanted to take this to the next level, and that's where Deion is headed. And he's coming for the bag, and he knows where the bag is, and he knows how to get it. Don't doubt for a second that Deion doesn't have a plan on how to wedge himself into one of these big conferences, and I'm thinking it's going to be the SEC. Down in Alabama, where they love Coach Saban, Coach Prime is trying to poach the players, and he's coming for the bag. I know. I can't sing and save my life. Let me know what you think. You think Coach Prime is going to get into the SEC or one of these big conferences? There's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt that's why he chose Jackson State. Yes, he loves his players. Yes, he wants to see that school succeed, but he wants to be on a prime time level. And no better place to do it than in the SEC. Nick Saban, he's coming for you. You're yesterday's news. Coach Primetime is today's news. Tell me I'm wrong. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you'd like to see one of my other videos on Deion Sanders, check out one of these two right here. Talk to you soon. Down in Alabama, where they love Nick Saban.